Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 9, entitled as Rajavidya Rajaguhyam. Sloka 30, Part 2. Api chet su-durācāraha bhajate mam ananya-bhāk sādhur mantavyaḥ samyag vyavasito hi saha. Even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination. In the process of bhakti, whether a person has the strength to perform the prescribed duties, prescribes rules that's given in the bhakti, or a person doesn't have the strength to do so, both must consider that Krishna is the only mean for them. Among these two, one who has strength and one who doesn't have strength, it is easy for those who doesn't have the strength to depend on Krishna more than the one who has strength. And those who has the strength and knowledge and able to perform the process, it is hard for them to give up that mentality of dependency towards Krishna than thinking themselves to be the doer. Irrespective of either case, the point to be noted or understood and brought into conscious practice and clear understanding is that irrespective of whether a person has the strength or doesn't have strength, but one should have unshakable conviction that Krishna is everything. He is the Lord of all entities. He is my father, mother, teacher. He is both means and goal that I want to attain. For such person, even though for whatever the reason they have failed to perform a prescribed duty, for me is one among the great souls, great devotees. He deserved to be honored by all means. What Krishna says here seems to be an extreme case. It appears to be quite contradictory to what has been said in other places of the scripture. Achara means the behavior should be perfect for one to travel on the path of spirituality. How can durācāra, a bad behavior, character, can lead one to bhakti? Because the Shastras very clearly says in many places, Janmantara sagasrena tapodhyana samadhibihi naranam kshina papanam krishne bhakti prajayate. In the Pancharatra it is said, by performing good deeds, good activities for many lifetimes as prescribed in the Shastra, one gets free from the sins and then gradually will be able to perform bhakti towards Krishna. And in another place, Achara prabhavo dharma, dharmasya prabhurachyutaha. Dharma is living because of good achara, good behaviors. And Lord Sri Achyuta is the one who oversees that dharma is being followed in the world. Now here Krishna says it doesn't matter if a person is not following dharma, still is considered to be a great devotee. Seem to be contradicting. There is another sutra which says achara hinam na punati veda, means a person with bad behavior will not get the benefits that been mentioned in the Vedas. Keeping all these statements and more aside, Krishna interestingly says that even if a person is durācāra, his behavior is durācāra, abominable, but he has a complete conviction towards me, I consider, in fact everyone should consider that person to be saintly and is properly situated. He should be honored. Many acharyas have commented this verse with wonderful explanation. They vary in their own style. Some say that when Krishna says ananya-bhāk, that is unalloyed devotion, what he means is these people, even though they are not able to follow or if they are performing an abominable act, but internally they are completely convinced when it comes to Krishna. They do not go to any other deities, any other devatas, or they do not take up any other process. They continue to perform Krishna consciousness, accepting their weakness. They are very chaste to Krishna. Whereas other commentaries say that this is an hypothetical statement to glorify the devotees in the path of Krishna Bhakti. Whereas the commentary of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he takes this sloka completely into a different rasa, different mellow. The gopis of Vrindavan who left their homes in the night time, leaving their family responsibility, leaving their husbands, they went to another man, that is Krishna. On the eyes of the world, this is considered to be an abominable activity. But then, in the eyes of Krishna, this act is considered to be the topmost act, because they gave up their worldly husband, the Laukika Pati, and accepted Parampati, the husband of everyone, that is Sri Krishna. Therefore, such act, what they did, should not be considered an abominable act. Rather, it's a great deed that they have done. Therefore, the gopis of Vrindavan are greater devotee and should be honored. Api chet su-durācāro bhajate mam ananya-bhāk sādhur mantavyaḥ samyag vyavasito hi saha. Namaste. Hare Krishna.